Hi everybody, I'm Lindsay and welcome to my channel Making It Count. We are off to Blackpool on Friday for the opening of the summer season 2026. We're going to be staying over in the Boulevard Hotel for 2 nights over the weekend. So come along, you're welcome to join us. I've got my Blackpool Pleasure Beach hoodie at the ready. We're ready to go. So Blackpool, go for it! See you there. We've just arrived at the Boulevard Hotel where we've booked a family suite with a sea view. Let's check it out. Here we are. Here we are at the Boulevard Hotel in Blackpool. We're just checking in for the weekend. Let's take a look at the view. We have a sea view window. Look at that. Look at that view. Lovely sunset over the Irish Sea. Let's take a little look around the room. So this is a family room. Before we throw all the bags everywhere and make a mess of the room, but let's have a quick look round. And the Boulevard Hotel is a luxury hotel. It opened on the seafront in 2019 with a total cost of £12 million. And it has 120 rooms. Hello. You have a bath and a shower overhead. We've got the towel rail. Here we go. The shower cap, the shampoo, conditioner and body wash. I must say they did used to do them in small bottles, which I did used to prefer. But I suppose in aid of recycling and saving the planet and a little bit of cost, they've gone to this. One of my favourite things is shortbread. We'll be having a nice cup of Yorkshire tea and a Walker's shortbread shortly. You get everything here. You've got your ironing board, the hairdryer. You get your fridge, and in here should be plenty of fresh milk and the Voss water, which is a nice little luxury there. Here we've got the children's beds. They must be hiding somewhere. Well, each of them has their own TV and remote control, so they can actually change the channels themselves without arguing over which one. Little light each, and they can just turn themselves off later. And here we go. There you go. There's a picture of the hotel on the telly. As I say, it's a beautiful building from the outside. The luxury suite, oh, it's gone. But as you can see on the telly here, they do tend to flick through the room, so you get to see them. You get to see the restaurant. That's where breakfast is. And also evening meal if you are booked onto a package. Very nice, very luxurious. As standard, what I've noticed is as well is, and the plugs, if you forget your adapter or anything, you've got a USB socket there. What a beautiful evening sunset. And we are in front of the whale tail. Don't know if you can see it on the camera, which is a 28-foot sculpture. And it also is a bench for people to sit on. Apparently at one time it did rotate, but I'm not too sure if that's the case anymore. However, it all seems nice and quiet in Blackpool this evening. We had reservations booked for the Eating Inn Steakhouse. The steakhouse is run in an old fisherman's cottage which has stood there for 200 years. The current business opened in 1980 and has been a steakhouse ever since. We ordered a total of 4 meals, 2 children's and 2 adults. We ordered a child's rump steak with chunky chips and beans. We also ordered a lasagna with garlic bread, which came with some fantastic melted cheese on, which was really tasty. We also ordered chicken supreme with French fries and a mushroom sauce. I ordered rump steak, lashings of vinegar and chunky chips. The food was very tasty and we really liked it. We definitely recommend Eating Inn Steakhouse. Thumbs up all round. Here we are just entering the Pleasure Beach. This is what it looks like when it's lit up overnight. You can see that. Just having a walk along the front now before we go back to the hotel. It's beautiful when it's all lit up overnight. Up there is the White Tower restaurant. We've eaten there a few times, that's nice. It's literally been there since the 80s. Good morning everybody, welcome to Blackpool. As you can see, looks a nice sunny morning. Although we've got high temperatures of 9 degrees today, so it's going to be still chilly out there. Oh, there's the tram going past. Good morning. Sea is going out. We can see the beach appearing. And we're just going to head down for breakfast shortly. We had a good night's sleep. Room was nice temperature. I will say the beds are a little firm here. But there you go. That's Blackpool this morning. We're just heading down for breakfast. It's nice and quiet. Got some fantastic art pieces here. There's the bar. It's a lovely peaceful morning here. And you can help yourself to flee Blackpool Rock Boulevard. There's a lovely bar. As you can see, it's right on the front. There's the restaurant. As we head down for breakfast, see what they've got. These fresh fruits. There's the cereals. And you've got your pancakes. Make your whole hot toast. See, walking around the hotel, we are on level 1. There's the car park, but look, if you've got a room with a view over the park, then this is what you get. You get to see the big one. So they have a car park here. Limited spaces. I think it's about £15 per day. Although there is parking to the side streets if you can find it. See the olive trees still wrapped up for winter? There's a hotel. You can hear the thunder of the roller coasters. It's a bit chilly outside today. Ooh. Although the sun is shining, it's nice and bright, but being by the sea, still got that chill. Here we go. Where are we going? Here we go, big one's going up. 224 feet, is it? There's the Big Dipper going round as well. So as you can see how close we are, it's just unbelievable. Here we go.
Wait till you see the tilt. They have actually changed the tilt over the years. It's not as steep as it used to be when it first opened many years ago, back in the 90s. Here we go. Woohoo! Amazing. I love watching it. I'm not a rider. For me, it's the small rides that count. There we go. See, we've got the quick fast pass access. If you're a guest staying in either hotel, you can go through these. So here we go. We're going to go through now. See you in a bit. There we go. We've made it through. Just like that. Fast pass entrance. It's the first day of the season today, so there is a massive queue towards the main entrance, which is right by the front of the park. There is 2 entrances in total, but as I say, if you're a hotel guest staying in either Big Blue or Boulevard, that's your secret entrance. You can also get the train back as well. There is a little train that goes around the park. If we have a little look, you can probably see the track down there. There you go. That's the station there. If you're staying at either hotel, Boulevard or Big Blue, you can actually get a drop-off, so you don't have to leave the main entrance when the park closes. You can actually just get dropped off at the station there, and later on today, that is hopefully the exit we'll be taking, so we don't have to walk around the long way. Here we've got Burger King. You've got your base camp. Doesn't look as though it's open that yet. Last year, they actually took all that off, and we thought the ride was going to disappear. But this year, they've popped it back on. So let's see. There's Icon. That's one of the main ones. Let's see. It's a nice day here today. There you go. There's lots of people here. It seems very busy. We have a feeling the express passes have sold out already, but hey, we're just going to walk round. We're lucky enough to have annual passes, so we can use them as many times as we want through the year. So a lot of the time we tend to just come, take in the park, take in the sights, have some food, which we'll be testing and trying later today. So there we go. There's the big one. We've got the Chinese maze. Maybe later we'll go take a wander around there. We've been in it that many times, we know the way around, don't we? We try just walking different ways just to see if we can get lost. Here we've got pizza. This is really nice. We come here for dinner quite often. It's really nice, and it actually sits in what used to be the Space Invader, is it? It's really nice pizzas, actually. It's a sit-down buffet, or you can actually take it away as well, where it's cheaper. But on a cold winter's day in Blackpool, or a spring morning as it is at the moment, it'd be nice to sit down. So yeah, so might possibly go there for lunch later. As you can see the prices, let's see how much, has it gone up in price this year? What are we on? Oh, it's still not bad. Yeah, can we see it through there? Look, you can see Aviktus just through the gap. That's a brand new ride that's been put there this year. It's not open yet, it's just testing still at this moment in time. We're just moseying on into Nickelodeon Land. Here's SpongeBob. And what's the starfish called?
I did the summer 2020.
Patrick. Is it Patrick? It's Patrick and SpongeBob. Hello. Yeah, this is Nickelodeon Land, which is for the younger Blackpool fans. But it's still good. Some of the rides still go fast. Favourite ride? Favourite ride never to go on. I love watching everyone else go on it. They are braver than me, I tell you. That water is freezing. Here we go, someone's on it. Oh, that wasn't a bad splash. Or was it? Oh. I say they're braver than me. All the stars over the years. Who've we got? Who've we got? Sam Bailey. SpongeBob. Garner Jones. Turtles. Turtle Power. Where's this come from?
Have a shot. Again.
Yay! We've got the Hoff. We have the Hoff. Can't see Robbie Williams. Oh, Robbie Williams up there. Ollie Mars. Old monorail that used to go around the park. It was cut off when in about the 80s or something. 90s? The 90s. The noughties. But you can actually see the end of the track just at the top of the train here. For those that love the old-fashioned nostalgia like me, this is one of my favourite rides, the train. This is the actual train that takes you back to the hotels. So when you want to leave the park of an evening, if you're staying at the Big Blue or the Boulevard, you can actually just get this train. It takes you straight back to the hotel. Much easier than walking through the exit and walking all the way back round. Let's have a look. Let's check out the log flume again. Wrapped up and ready. That's what you need to be. Although it's not the wettest ride. The wettest ride here is Valhalla. If you go on there, it is literally, you come soaked. If you're going on that ride, you need to come prepared. Believe me, I haven't been on it in about 10 years since the revamp, and you get even wetter. We'll watch people go on it. We will watch people go on it, and we will watch them come off and immediately regret going on it. But then they get back on again, so. But no, for me, if you're going on that, you need to come with a change of clothes, a rucksack with some shorts in, some change of clothes, and a towel. Here's the Nickelodeon Streak. This is a really good ride, actually. This is one I will go on that's quite fast. It's quite bumpy, but it's a wooden coaster. Goes around the park over there. But yeah, that's quite a good ride, isn't it? So we're just leaving Nickelodeon Land now. Here's the cut-off point of the monorail. Yeah, back in the days, it used to, you can see the tilt on it where it went all around the park. Space Invader in the background. And say that is now the pizza restaurant. And a pretty good pizza restaurant it serves as well. If you come to the theatre, if you like going to the theatres to watch ice shows and different things, then you can come and see the Hot Ice Show. That's all takes place in there. And there's a little cafe as well. Oh, and ice skating. If you like ice skating. Although we have done that, haven't we? And the boots were very painful. So anyway, here we are, Wallace and Gromit. This is a good ride. It used to be the Runaway Mine Train back in the 80s when I was very small, but it changed to Wallace and Gromit and it's been that since. They've done a few updates over the time, but yeah, that's a really good ride. A riveting ride, as they call it. We'll often see Wallace and Gromit around here as well, so they may pop round from the time today. But as you can see, it's a busy day here in Blackpool, so. And how old is the Big Dipper now? 100 years old? 102 years old? 102, 103 years old, it must be into its thing. This is a wooden roller coaster, by the way. They painted on the top for its 100th year, but with the Blackpool weather and the winter and the seasons, it does change quite quick. They often have to update the paint coats and everything. But here's where you get a lot of the food. We'll build up to that. Let's see what they've got this year, whether they've changed anything. Infusion Walk, that used to be further down, but they've moved it to here. Quite popular. As with Blackpool, you always have to have a donut. Plenty of donuts. Crepes, waffles, sundaes and smoothies. Hot dogs and fries. It's your traditional fairground food. Here's Infusion. For anyone in the know, this used to be at Southport. It was Traumatizer that was in Southport and it got dismantled when the park shut down, overtaking the old log flume that used to be here. A little look. I mean, by day, this is amazing, but by nighttime, it transforms totally. Wait till you see the night sky when it's all lit up. You've got the Blackpool illuminations at the front. Oh, the pictures are just amazing, especially when they've got fireworks on as well. Special evented nights. But yeah, in the distance, we're making our way closer to Aviktus. That is a new ride which is opening for this season. Infusion 2007. Not seen this before, have you? Wonder if it's always been here or been moved from somewhere else. But that's a good thing you find over the years. They do tend to move things around, and things that have been in the archives, they will put out. That's lovely. Nice to see that. So yeah, so that was Infusion 2007. So it must have come from Southport around that time. Ooh. You got your prawns, you got your mussels, whelks, you got your cockles in vinegar, and you've got your oysters. We're just having a nosy, might be later. We're getting closer. You are, guess up. It's one of my favourite rides. The River Caves. It's been closed for the last 2 seasons, and they are going to be updating it as well, aren't they? But as rides go, the smell of rides, this has got to be one of the best ones going. This and the ghost train. If there was smell-o-vision, this is it. This takes me back to being about 4 or 5 on the rides. I love the River Caves, it's brilliant. You come down at the end, and as you can see, we are in under the body of Aviktus. Right here, we're at the sort of the turn on the big one. It's looking good. In the summertime, you'll see all the children playing in this and running, and you will get the odd adult running through when it's freezing cold. And it's the Hall of Mirrors. And they used to have the haunted swing in there. Come on, let's do the mirrors. Here we go, which is the way? Find the way, find the way. Nope. Yay! We made it. Here we go. The rain stick. We're supposed to turn it back and forth, I think. Turn. It's the bringer of rain. Up. This is what I like. Can you shake hands with yourself? Pleased to meet you. Whoa, we don't want to fall down here. The tunnel! Who'd have known there was a mine shaft all the way down here? So it's like the curiosity part, this. The pendulum swings. This is sort of like Alice in Wonderland going down the rabbit hole. Curiouser and curiouser. You can't have the Pleasure Beach though without a few arcades as well. And you can't have machines without 2p machines. Yeah, when it's rainy and it's wet outside, you can come in here. You lose all your 2p's. So the entrance into the park now is an old ride, which was Noah's Ark, and it was there for many, many years. Back in the 30s, 40s, it was there up until they changed it all. But I do remember going in it as a child and it was absolutely brilliant. You'd walk around, there was all like floors that moved and stuff. So the Pleasure Beach this year is in its 130th year. Here we've got Launchpad. Now that was new for the season last year, wasn't it? It used to be known as Ice Blast, but they did a few changes to it. It's a shot ride where you get shooted up into the air. It takes on a speed of 80 miles per hour. And you get 12 riders per launch. It's supposed to be like a rocket launch. It just simulates a rocket which takes you up as quickly as possible. But that was reimagined in 2025 last year. I say you're up there on a windy, wet day. You don't want to be on them. You can actually see the mechanisms inside the shop of how it works. We'll take a little walk in a bit and just have a nosy. The sun is shining. It was like coming to have a little look here in this shop. Oh, they've cut down on it. Parts of the rides. As they change the rides, update them, and new parts are needed every so often, you can actually get to buy them. Here's a piece of the big one. £350 now, down to 200. Let's feel the weight of it. Oh, it's actually not that heavy. I thought it was going to be really heavy. But yeah, there's the Wild Mouse ride. So yeah, pieces of old rides. So if you're interested in all that, they still come with all the rust, the oil, it's all there. See what we've got, what are these off? The Wild Mouse, yeah. And as usual with Blackpool, you've got sweets. Plenty of them. Oh, so this is it. What we was looking at overhead, the flying machine, is actually from 1904. The captive flying machine, and that is the mechanism of it as you can watch it going round. About one of these. I don't think it's big enough. It's not tall enough for me. Some pictures of Blackpool by night. But it's one of those theme parks that regularly reinvents, just keeps going and changing with the times, which is good. But it's nice to keep the old stuff as well. You've also got the little boats that you can actually ride yourself. Some over there as well. And we're next to Loki's Bar, where you can get a full roast chicken, chicken baguette, a nice camembert, or a nice beer. You can do your teas and coffees as well, but they've got a good seating restaurant upstairs as well where you can sit. It's all done in the style of an alpine ski bar. We've got fur on the chairs. Here we go, Launchpad's getting ready to launch. Here we go.
All systems go. We are ready for launch. Stand by. Countdown commencing.
4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! And up again. Second time, drop is not as high. It's still a good ride though.
You did go.
I did go on that, yeah. Just checking, yeah. Just checking out the prices now. Chicken stuffing baguette is now £10.49. Whole rotisserie chicken, £18. Smells nice. And now to the wettest ride of all. It is actually closed at the moment. It doesn't open until a bit later in the season, but you have ice, you have wind, you have rain, you have really cold water. This is normally full. And as people come out on the boats, it literally drenches them here as well. Every bit of this ride is wet. People get off and their literal clothes are soaked through, aren't they? You have to go to the rain dryers over there. But as I say, I can't recommend enough bringing a change of clothes. Really can't. If you're brave enough to go on it, please bring clothes. Here we go, we're launching again.
Down commencing. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Go! One thing that you find about here, though, is they literally, the workers, kudos to them, because they are always tidying up, keeping the park clean. Everything is nice and clean.
We're just walking around to the Alice in Wonderland ride. This is one of the oldest rides here. It's been here from 1963, I think it says. It's either 1963 or 1969. It's a lovely ride, this. This again takes me back to being a kid. There we are. We are approaching the world's scariest ghost train. So there you go, there's Alice ride. This bubble waffle, lovely. A waffle with ice cream, bananas, toffee, strawberries, blackberries. So it is the world's most haunted ghost train, apparently from 1930 a day, yeah? From 1930. Apparently, it's Cloggy, the ghost who haunts it. When the ride shuts down overnight, it comes alive by the supernatural.
Today. Oh no!
Scary. Terror. There they go. Ooh, that looks nice. Marshmallow flavor ice cream. Yummy. What else is here? Got waffles. Ooh, they got a pistachio one. Pistachio ice cream, pistachio sauce, cream and chopped nuts. Oh, let's look at all the toppings. That looks lovely. Very nice. Probably Blackpool's most popular ice cream shop.
The old tills. You can see even a sticker of Diego Maradona on the till. Cheers to Notriani's. The tide is back in. The cow on the roof is the steakhouse where we went to last night. That was Eating Inn. That was lovely. We've got Notriani's ice creams just down there. And if we go up to the north side, that's where the Blackpool Tower is. The fabulous Blackpool Tower. What is it, 1.5 miles where you can walk on lovely flat ground. So if you do have issues with mobility or walking, or you want to bring the bikes or your scooters, it is safe for everybody, which is really nice. You can hear the music in the distance from the South Pier. That's where it all happens. What is it when you've not got a Coronation Street machine? I thought I brought a load of 2Ps, but I haven't. What do we think of Typhoon? I don't think so. Not for me, I'd be sick. So we are officially on South Pier, which stretches quite far out over the Irish Sea. It's nice, caramel latte. Look nice.
Okay, that is the end now. Bring quick bars up. Let's see how that happens.
Welcome back to the Pleasure Beach. Here we are. To think this has been up and running for 130 years, it's unbelievable. The Pleasure Beach is actually built on sand, and in some parts of the Pleasure Beach, if you go to where it's a little bit restricted, you can actually still see loads of sand on the ground. That's the entrance into Blackpool Pleasure Beach. There's also one round the side there. However, if you're walking from this way, you can actually cut through the arcade there, and there's a little gateway into the Pleasure Beach as well. But you still will go through the Noah's Ark Park entrance. You've got everything close to each other at this end, which is the South Promenade, Sandcastle, indoor water park, where the temperature is supposed to be 86 degrees inside. New to the Blackpool skyline is Aviktus. It's a brand new ride. It's like a pendulum. Inside the park it's quite full, but out and about, pretty quiet at the moment, which is nice. We're just heading back to the Boulevard Hotel now. We're going to get some lunch. We're nearly there. Big Blue is next to it. That's the sister hotel. So if you stay in either of those hotels, you can actually use the quick entrance and the quick exit in the evening. And there's also Hampton by Hilton, which is a little bit further down here. These are all situated on the south end of the of Blackpool. There is other hotels as well, but these are the three that we tend to stay in. We tend to look at options of which is cheapest throughout the year, or if we've got birthdays or anything like that, as they do tend to have offers. On the Boulevard website as well, you can tend to either book your hotel, either by, you can say bed and breakfast. You can have an offer where there's a bed breakfast evening meal, or you can, there's a theme park one included where you get your ticket included into the theme park. So yeah, there's lots of different options to try, lots of different rooms and stuff. Here's the hotel we're coming back to now. Our room is one of those up there, I think. The park is still open, and we'll come back later when it's all lit up, hopefully nice. It does shut at 5 p.m. today. Frogs to welcome us in. Oh, I can already feel the warmth. I love all the artwork in here. Oh, it's nice to feel warm. Hi, you okay? Oh, it's a beautiful hotel though. Here's my favourite piece of art. And if you look close enough, could that be Disney's castle? Who knows? Let's have a little look round. Nostalgic art. It's really nice. The smell of coffee in here was lovely. There's some awards. Boulevard is luxury. It really is nice. Toilet. Just head down here. Go. Well, we've just had the Armenian Kebab House. It's a bit of a ritual when we come to Blackpool. I'm very full after it now, I have to say. Between the four of us, 2 children, 2 adults, we got 2 kebabs, 2 standard kebabs and chips and an extra plate of bread, and we tend to just share it between us. So if you've ever been to a kebab house after being to the pub of a night, then you've not tried this type of kebab house. The meat, I can only describe it, it's much coarser than your standard doner meat. The chilli sauce is extra spicy, a bit too spicy for me, I can't have it. But it comes just with standard cabbage and onions,
not your general salad that you may normally get. But that's what makes it different. That's what sets it aside, and they've been doing it since day one, 1978. So why change a good thing? The people of Blackpool love it, and people from further afield come afar to try it. So there you go. That's the Armenian Kebab House. Just checking out a Boulevard for the final time this weekend. We've had a lovely stay, and we will be back soon. Pleasure Beach is open. You can hear in the distance the big ones going up. Hi everybody, we've just got back from Blackpool. It's Sunday night and we're getting ready for the busy working week ahead. Just going to quickly recap our last 48 hours. So we stayed at the Boulevard Hotel, where if you're ever in Blackpool, it's an absolute fantastic hotel to stay at. We did the Eating Inn Steakhouse, where the steak is exquisite. We did the opening day of the Pleasure Beach, where the rides were fantastic, the park looks amazing, and we eagerly await Aviktus to open. We did the Armenian Kebab House. If you're ever in Blackpool and you want a traditional kebab, that is the place to go. So what can we say? We've had a lovely family weekend together. We've had an amazing time, but back to normality Monday morning. So here we go. All I want to say is thank you for watching. I'm Lindsay. This is Making It Count. Please like and subscribe. It's been a pleasure and we hope to see you soon. We've got plenty more adventures to come, so come along. See you soon. Bye.
Let's dive into the great unknown. This feeling's rushing through my